Episode 391. What is an AI log?
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Data security firm Metomic found that nearly 35% of what employees type into ChatGPT contains sensitive data. It's fair to say most organizations cannot tell you what their people are actually asking AI to do because they're not logging it. Hello and welcome back to AI 6. I'm Joanne Sweeney, and in 6 minutes a day, I'm on a mission to upskill 500,000 people in AI. And I've got some news coming very soon about how this podcast is going to help you with your AI literacy, your AI competency, and how by committing just 6 minutes a day and 20 minutes at the weekend, this will actually help you in your job and in your career. But more on that later. Today, I'm talking about AI logs. What are they, why they matter, and why the EU AI Act has made them a legal requirement for certain organisations. Let's start with the basics. An AI log is a record of activities and events that occur within an AI system. According to Creedle, in a piece published in September 2024, these logs provide visibility and traceability of AI use across an organisation. They capture the prompts your people are typing in, the data they are sharing, the security policies that get triggered along the way. Think of it like a digital paper trail for AI. So every time someone in your organisation opens ChatGPT, Copilot or Claude or any other AI tool, that interaction can be logged. Those logs become the foundation of your AI governance. If you're deploying AI tools without logging, you are potentially flying blind. You don't know what sensitive data is being shared. You don't know which workflows are being automated, and you do not know where your compliance risks are hiding. I listened to an interview on GB News about a month ago where a caller called in and told the presenter that he has been able to reduce his working day from 8 hours to 2 hours because he set up agentic workflows. So the agents are doing his work. And he's an accountant. And the interviewer asked him, "Oh, well, does your employer know that you're doing this?" And he's like, "Well, no." And I fear that there will be many innovative and AI curious and proactive employees like that in organizations. And maybe the leadership or management don't understand what's going on behind these AI tools. IBM describes log data as falling into 3 categories. First, access logs, which record who is using AI models and tools. 2, error logs, which record what goes wrong, because there's obviously great learning from getting things wrong. And then thirdly, event logs, which record what happened and when. And each helps your teams monitor behaviour, troubleshoot incidences, and understand activity across the system. Now, it's fair to say we could absolutely use AI to manage this AI logging process. But why does it matter? Well, the Cloud Security Alliance published a report in the third quarter of last year that says logs are fundamental to zero trust security. They capture user activity, device behavior, network traffic, and application access. But when organizations generate massive volumes of log data, manual review becomes unrealistic. Hence, we introduce AI to help us with it. The same technology that needs to be logged can be used to analyze the logs. The Cloud Security Alliance says AI models can reduce false positives and help security teams recognize complex attack patterns more quickly. So you're logging AI, but you're also using AI to make sense of the logs. And then let's talk about regulation. As you know, I'm based here in Ireland and we are governed under the EU AI Act. And under the Act, providers of high-risk AI systems must enable automatic logging under Article 12, and they must keep those logs for at least 6 months under Article 19. And so what counts as high risk? Well, Annex 3 of the AI Act lists categories like AI used in hiring, credit scoring, law enforcement, education, and critical infrastructure. And if you're deploying AI in any of those areas, you have to log. The logs must demonstrate that your system is functioning as intended and that decisions are explainable and that humans are in the loop. And of course, if you work in government or public sector, you will also want to pay particular attention. And there's an interesting story coming out of the University of Alabama Teaching Academy, and they have published guidance on incorporating AI logs into assignments. Students are being asked to submit a log of their AI interactions alongside their work. Now, that's a really good model because you're allowing and encouraging students to use AI, but you're also not outsourcing their agency or critical thinking to artificial intelligence because you're asking them to demonstrate how they are using AI as a tool to help them research, to help them learn, and to develop their arguments. So this is, I think, good practice because you're making the process visible as well as encouraging AI use. So, have you undertaken an audit of AI within your organisation, which could be the kickstart for the logging standard operating procedure, understanding what tools staff are using, how they're using them, so gathering those AI use cases, and then having a log of how they're interacting. Not only is it about good governance, but also it can help scale good AI use across the organisation. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategies, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie. Or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.